Hi beautiful, it's your girl Annie Okonkwo. Welcome to my channel. We are talking about that word, judgmental, today. I want to share this with you because this is happening and a lot of people are actually guilty of this. Yes. And what is this topic about? Judgmental. A lot of us are being judgmental and we do not know that when we are like that, it affects people positively or negatively. When it's for you, then it could be positive. When it's against you, of course, it could be negative. It could have a negative influence, a negative side to it. Now, what do I mean? Where is Anya Conco driving to? What is she driving at? Okay, it would be very wrong not to know what happened, not to be fully informed of a situation before jumping into making conclusion, into having just an insubstantial analysis that is make up. You're just making up a situation. You just think maybe, assumptions. Perhaps there's something that has happened before, and then you want to use the assumption to draw or reach out to a conclusion. That is so wrong. Before we make a judgment, let us be fully aware and fully informed about a certain problem, about a certain situation. Because this has affected a lot of families. This is tearing families apart. This is tearing friends apart. This is tearing brothers and sisters apart. Like, this is a and it has to be addressed. I don't know if you've had such a situation, leave it in the comment section below. If you think what I'm saying is right, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Being judgmental, it can be a very sad thing because there are situations like in homes, you see someone who's not happy about your marriage or about your friendship with a particular person. She goes behind you and say, did you know she said this? And it's not true. And just because you are so disappointed at the news, you jump at it and say, what? You just go all out fighting the innocent person without saying, okay, I've heard you. And when you see this person, call the person and say, did you really say this? And if yes, then why did you say it? At least hear yes, get the confirmation before you jump into it. There is a certain family that just because one of them began to do well and, a very trusted friend started feeding this one who just started well with bad news against his own family, so that he turns against his family and starts to support him. And would I say foolishly, this is a family you've been with, where you grew up in, where you were born. He turned against his family and started supporting his friend. This is the same thing that is even into the house of God, with the wrong prophets. They will tell you your mother is a witch. Oh my God. Your mother. Oh Jesus. Your mother. They will tell you your mother is a witch. And you will just forget everything like this. You would just forget about the whole time you've been with this woman. You would just forget about the whole period you suffered together. The whole sacrifice she made for you. You would just forget just because you heard the news from some trusted pastor, from someone you call daddy, from someone you call a man of God. You don't want to know anything anymore. You just conclude it has to be true. Oh, God cannot lie. He cannot know. God cannot lie. Without reminding or being aware that even God said, try me and see, confirm, try my ways, confirm. If I have spoken, you do not believe, fine, we do not have to always that, but confirm things for yourself. Sincerely, it goes a long way. It could save a life. It could save situations. It could save a whole lot of things, honestly. Learn to confirm things before you jump into conclusion. Now, I watched the last of Jamie Perkins. He was so worried that people were judging him wrongly. People were telling him This is who you are. You cheated on your wife. You did that. You were cheating with another woman. You were messing up her. You were man beater. You were, oh my God. Oh my goodness. People were saying a lot of things to that poor guy who is also hurting. We don't know who's at fault. Did they say anything? No, they didn't. All these things we just make up. And even if they did, oh, come on. They didn't, at least. The fact remains that Jamie didn't say anything about what happened to the relationship. Even as of the last video, he said, you want to make me say what happened. I will not say what happened. He didn't say. Neither did Nikki say. Why are we making up? Why are people saying things and hurting that poor guy? He was so hurt to the extent that he consulted his lawyer to sue a particular person. That was how much he felt. This guy loves YouTube. This guy makes his living out of YouTube. You know, it's part of his hobby. It's part of what he does. It's who he is. It's what he does. He began that channel, like we all know. So should he disappear from YouTube for you to be happy? You know, that's... And then you start to judge him. Who told you he cheated on his wife? How did you know all of these things? You know, they began to call him names. You don't know both people. You don't know what happened. You don't. So don't jump into conclusions judging people. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. Please, who made us the judge here? You can only counsel and pray for couples like that. You can only just say your mind and continue. You know, like wish them the best. You don't know what happened. You don't know. Perhaps it's just one habit that she's tired of coping with. You know, just something. But not that you conclude this is what happened. To the extent of writing him, emailing him. Oh my God. How people can be. I mean, how, you know, actions of people can really weigh down. This guy is so heartbroken. That is what being judgmental can be. That is what it can cause. A whole lot of times, being judgmental has torn so many families apart. It has done a lot of things. If you are being so judgmental, please, if you are so used to it, stop right now and start making amends. It's good to mind one's business. But whereby we have to talk, whereby it concerns us, then let's talk reasonably. Let's judge reasonably. If we do not know, then don't say more than you do not know. Don't say what you're not sure of. Don't say what you do not know. Say according to what you know. Then make a wish, which is always a good wish. Hey, this is what happened. They're not together. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, how would this be? Oh, it's not always easy in this situation. It's okay to air your view that way. I wish them well. Oh, may God have mercy on them. You know, just go on and wish them all the best. It's okay. But to start saying, oh, what did he do? I've always known men are like this just because of your experience. Or, oh, I've always known women. When I cited that face, yeah, this is what she could have done. Oh, she wouldn't stay. Yeah, she left the marriage. Oh, she wants to go back into modeling. Oh, that. A lot of things. That's what you see in the world. That's what we face. That's what people face these days. How long? How long are we going to go on like this? How long are we going to take joy in tearing other people's joy, in tearing other people's lives, in overstepping where we are not supposed to? How long? Take a break now. Stop. It's enough. Okay, if you have experienced certain things, it's understandable, but do not judge others based on your experience. Everyone is not the same. Of course, everyone is not the same. So what is Annie Okonkwo saying? Do not be so judgmental and allow it to overcloud your sense of reasoning. If you are going to judge thousands and millions of men out there just because you have one experience with one man or two men or three, it's still not enough. Or four, there's still that one man that makes the difference out there. There's still that one woman that makes that difference out there. Let's not be so judgmental. Oh, some people would tell you, oh, when you talk about American women, it's their nature. It's their nature. No. Or you want to talk about the Asian, so are the Asians. They're always like, no. Oh, Africa. Yeah, when it concerns Africa, it's always, yeah, Africans are, hello. No, it shouldn't be like this. It should not be like that. Please don't be so judgmental. Hear what happened. Listen to both parties. Listen, hear from the right, hear from the left. Do not conclude or pass a verdict based on one person's word. You must hear both that are involved. Then you weigh. Then you know what happened. Then you know what happened. Did she said this happened? Is it true? If it's possible in the presence of the other one. Yes, it's true. Okay. Now you know what happened. You can now talk based on what happened. But to go crucifying the other party out of some self-experience, self-indulgence, self-standard, self-centeredness, selfishness. I mean, it's so not okay. Please that's a very bad one. That's a very bad one. That's a very bad one. I had a friend whose marriage also didn't work out. Now, what happened at the end of it? She said, this is what happened. Now, if I hadn't listened to her and just judged that man, I would have made the worst mistake in my life. But I heard her, and she was sincere. She said, all that happened. I don't want to be controlled by a man. I don't want to be that one. Even with little things, she saw it as being controlled. And from my point of view from the beginning, she was at fault. She was at fault. So we don't conclude like that. You have to hear from both sides. Now today, she would just tell some people, yeah, it didn't. Some people say, what? That man left you? Oh, he's a heartless man. Oh, that man is such a wicked man. He left such a young girl. What happened? What could you have done that would have made him push you out of the house? They don't know what happened, and they're judging. That is being so judgmental. Let's learn to hear from both parties. Thank you so much. It's your girl, Annie Okonkwo. If you enjoy this, go on and share it. Have you subscribed? Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let love reign. Do not be so judgmental. Hear from both sides. I love you. Bye.